Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Beneath the Surface.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us for episode numero uno. Actually, is this our first episode?
First episode to be broadcast.
Yeah,
yes.
probably. Exactly.
All that good stuff.
Yeah,
right?
So I am Miss Eve, and this is Moreh.
Yes.
Yeah, and so you can catch me on Twitter at E to the V to the. And what about you, Moreh?
You can catch me on Instagram on Freedom12. On Twitter, YeefTalk_Don. I'm on Facebook as YeefTalk_Don. And I'm also on YouTube as Moreh YeefTalk_Don.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
And as always, before I forget, I want to give honor and praise to the Most High God, because to Him all praises are due.
Amen. So today we're going to be talking about a topic that is extremely provocative. Speaking of which, and so we're going to answer a question throughout this episode, and the question is, who are the Hebrew Israelites?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
The Hebrews, yes.
You know, part of the reason this comes up is that every time I turn around, when I look at social media, and when I'm on YouTube, which is a version of social media,
right,
and even when I'm walking down the street, I come across these Hebrew Israelites.
Okay.
And honestly, you know, I just need to understand, because there are people who have a very negative perspective of this group of people, and I'll tell you the reason, because I've had some interesting interactions. And there are other people who, you know, like Kendrick, I think, he even mentions, on his latest album, he mentioned them in one or two of his songs. I'm like, well, are they bad people, good people? What in the world is going on?
You don't consider Kendrick to be a bad person?
No, I'm not talking about Kendrick, but
just asking.
These people who give, and honestly, the thing that really is a little troublesome to me, because I majored in history at Hampton, right?
Okay.
And over time, right, this is 2019, so it marks 400 years since enslaved people of our hue have been brought to this continent. 4 centuries is significant. But it seems like we've been dealing with identity crises ever since. I understand that it makes sense, because we were taken from our culture. You know, we don't even speak our own language or have our own names anymore. But on the other hand, it seems like every time I turn around, we're trying to run to one group or another and claim their identity. The Moorish Science Temple and Father Divine and Sweet Daddy Grace and Nation of Islam. So it's like, here we go again. Right. And so, honestly, the first reason that I want to bring this up to you is because from teenagehood, whether I've lived here or in Washington, D.C., or going down to Atlanta, I come across people.
Impressionable years.
Yeah, but since then, inevitably, if I'm in a certain neighborhood, I'll come across people looking like Power Rangers. Standing there. There'll be a reader who seems very aggressive.
Yes.
There'll be a picture of a white Jesus with a line through his face to indicate Jesus wasn't white. And then there'll be dudes standing there cursing people out. Okay. So I guess my first question to you, and I guess you can tell our listening audience why I'm asking you.
Yes.
My first question is, who are these people?
These people? I got you. Okay, so one, I guess you would be asking me because I definitely profess to be a Hebrew Israelite.
No! What are you talking about?
Listen.
I thought they were like mean people on the corner yelling at folks.
Well, I think, one, this is what happens. I'm not saying that you do this, but there is the overall perception of they're all alike, right? And so none of us like to be bagged, but unfortunately we often get put in a bag. So when you stop and you hear about Hebrew Israelites, it's what we see. So like on TV, it's what we see. I sit down and I say all the time, we've had a problem for decades of how black people are viewed on TV, and more often than not, it's in a negative sense than in a positive sense. So the Hebrew Israelites, so a couple of things. One, we have to realize is that some people never lost their identity. Some people already understood who they were.
Through slavery?
Well,
when it was against the law for you to beat the drum?
Wait, hold on. Because you could have come here as a free man and then put into slavery.
Okay.
12 years a slave. So if we remember the movie, he was a free man who was drugged And then he woke up and it was like, this is not who you are anymore.